Guys, holy cow. Like, I'm being as genuine and as, like, just being open. The amount of people here, the amount of support being shown right now is just, I never expected this to happen. So if you'll bear with me one moment, I just need to move that. My heart is racing right now. Let's here. Hi. Jeez. Thank you for that. So many people, holy cow. Like, it's nothing short of incredible. Please, I am... Here we go. Jesus! Why does this happen? This is what I get for not putting a cooldown on it. Please, leave me... Let me speak! I'm about to turn off the audio on that. You guys keep throwing, but I'm about to turn off the audio so I can actually speak without getting distracted. Alright. There. Okay. So you guys can keep throwing, but now I can speak. Firstly, thank you guys so much for the bits and the follows. Like, I appreciate that so much. On a side note, I will say, you know, cause funny, you throw 25 Dr. Peppers at me. You throw 25 Dr. Peppers at me when you follow, and anytime you cheer a bit, fun fact, it throws twice the amount of things. So if you cheer like 10 bits, you throw 20. If you cheer 100, you throw 200. So I'm just putting that out there because it's funny. So, anywho, it's jeez, what is the amount of individuals? All right, so before we get off track, I am not the concept of doing an RR in front of how many people? 93 people is terrifying. So I might do it. You guys are relentless. Where's the oh no. Anywho, I'm just gonna get moving because I just want to make sure that we're focusing on the people today. So, a couple things real quick. Firstly, thank you guys so much for being here. Like, honestly, this is just incredible. This is so nuts to think about how, like, the amount of people we have and how much support is happening. Like, it's straight up incredible. Username! No! Please. What is going on? The amount of people, you guys all here, just know that you guys are here for the wonderful people who are taking part in this. And we have a very special guest today with us as a guest host. I'm gonna make sure I talk about them, that way they can just get in here, because that way, unless they're just laughing their butt off on the side. But we get to have, as our wonderful guest host, the great previous guest and most evilest VTuber, Sawa Grape-sama, or just Sawa-sama, who's been recently doing a lot of things, specifically debuting a new model. Is that correct, Sawa? You are here with us.
Hello! I mean, hold on.
Oh, hold on. Wait, oh, cool. Never mind. Discord is... They can hear you in Discord. They can hear you in Discord. Cool.
I don't care. I am the evilest VTuber that ever VTubed. The great
There she is. There she is. It's
And I'm
gonna still
gonna-
follow me.
What?
It's still following me. Sorry, continue with your introduction. It's just throwing stuff at me off camera.
How dare you? And where's the Ada?
Okay.
I demand it now!
Okay, give me a moment. Ada.
How isn't that bad?
There's so many people. I'm so self-conscious right now.
That actually wasn't that bad. Oh, calm down. They're just people on the internet. Just think of them as potatoes.
It's so hard when so many things are going on right now.
Calm down, it's fine. They're just throwing in the sody pop at you. So,
Yes.
I'm judging everybody. I
Yes.
will be a fair judge. I will be a nice judge.
I will not bite you hard.
Oh, calm down. Stop being scared. It's okay. They don't need to see me. It's okay. Oh yeah, I put out a new model. Yeah, you brought it up. I'm being a guy for this month.
So I have to sound like this all the time. Isn't that terrible?
Val on mute? I don't know if he's muted. I don't know if you want to hear him. He's screaming.
Oh my gosh, so many things have been. I've had to do so many things and test so many things over the past few days to get all of this junk to work. And when I say junk, I'm talking about like the software, like the new softwares I'm using. Like, and by new, I mean. Jeez.
Jeez.
They're throwing all of Dr. Peppers at you.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad I deserve it. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. Okay. So, why don't we press forward with this?
Okay.
Thank goodness I already have tinnitus. You can't make it worse.
What? Is that a challenge?
7.2k bits left till the next milestone. Where is it? There it is. But yeah, for a bit of context, for those that might not know, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now, this event, I put out a post on Twitter a while, like about 3 weeks ago, saying how I wanted to do, I wanted as many VTubers who want to do voice acting as I could, and I had a bunch of projects planned. And this was the first project in that list that I wanted, like I'm so excited for, of bring as many VTubers as I can, to bring as many VTubers in as I can to give experience, files, resources to do, and just overall get so many things together for people who want to do, again, voice acting, because it's hard these days. I don't know about you, Sawa, but for me, when I, like a couple years ago when I was wanting to get more into voice acting before I started to actually be able to do it, the internet did not have a whole lot of resources. And your option was either find professionals or just do it yourself. And I chose the latter. And when I... Thank you for the 100, Rain. When I set out to do this thing, my whole goal was to audition people and to be able to give them the resources to do professional dubs or just recordings, what have you. And what we're going to be doing today is the culmination of 2 days of auditioning and a day of recording, where we're going to be reacting to 16 different voiceover files of the different VTubers that made it and are taking part in this. And you guys who are the chat, you guys are going to vote on who your favorite is in the way of we're breaking these 16 people down into 4 groups of 4. So we're going to listen to 4 at a time, and then we're going to be listening to and reacting to this stuff. So let me pause the lo-fi because that's in the way. And let me swap my audio source because again, so many things have happened, so many things that we're doing to get this to work. But we should be at a good point now. So all I have to do, I have all the files I need. So all I need to do is just drag and drop into Audacity here. Now, people know how I feel about Audacity. Audacity is one of the programs of all time. So it's good for what it is. It's good for what it's worth. It's good for what it is.
Hey, it's free.
It's free, and that's the best thing. I use Pro Tools, which is the industry standard of, you see, Nathan already.
Ooh, aren't you very fancy?
I'm a student, so I only pay $10 a month for its second tier subscription service. So Pro Tools is great. It's great for what it's worth. Audacity, I've been slowly warming back up to it. There's some things that makes it a little difficult, but that's okay. We're not here to talk about Audacity. We're here to talk about our wonderful, wonderful talent. Might as well take advantage of being a student for that. Exactly. Because otherwise, I think it's $20 or $40. So yeah. Now you could spend $1,000 to get the perpetual or $500 to get the perpetual license, which means you get to keep. You don't have to pay for it for a year, and you get to keep it for. You get to keep it for the rest of your life, but after a year, you will stop getting updates. And you have to spend like $100, $200 a year just to keep getting updates for that year. So is it really perpetual? No. So, without further ado, let us spend one more moment. I'm gonna ask you, Sawa, what experience do you have voice acting and just doing voice acting stuff? Related things.
Well, I do prank calls.
Ah, yes. The oh boy, the Connor Sea Dog VA origin. Where he would impersonate Sebastian McHale from Black Butler and do prank calls with people.
No, this was before the internet. But
oh, so you just called random people on landlines?
Hell yeah, why not? This was around Skype time, but yeah. What? I read memes on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
And people took notice, and then they hired me for stuff, like their own little animations and stuff like that.
I mean,
right now, I'm working with Moonshine Animations. And yeah, you can go check out his channel on YouTube. I get to play one of his characters. He does stop motion animation. So yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I realized I didn't put my Audacity thing up. So now you can see it and listen to it in real time. There you go. It's on Discord. It is on Discord.
Okay.
So, what I've seen, because that was one of the things that led me to want to ask you to be on my show, was not only did you do a lot of these meme videos, but there were some other, like, there was a variation of fun videos that you did, and there was a variation of serious voiceover content that you did. And so,
when did that happen? Was I there?
perhaps.
But
but you
no.
also play a lot of visual novels, it seems.
Yes, I do. I play a lot of VNs.
For instance,
Oh, no.
Right now you are currently playing Higurashi. Is that correct?
Yep, Higurashi When They Cry. I've never watched the anime, and I've never played the VN before.
The anime is
so I thought
great.
It'd be fun.
I remember watching the anime when I was in school, and I think it was like in either late middle school, early high school. You know, good show. It is a good show, and by good show I mean it's hard to sit through at points. But the game, I've heard the game is good. So, that's who. For those that don't know, but it seems like a lot of people know who Sawa is already, and that's wonderful. it's time for us to turn our attention to what you guys are here for. And that is we're going to be listening to these wonderful, wonderful voiceover clips.
Yes.
I'm going to get rid of... Oh, wait, no, I can't because I need some of these. Never mind. So, let us pull the first range of individual... like their files. Thank you for continuously throwing things at me, by the way. I hope you guys are enjoying that as much as I am. Alright, so, as you can see, we have our first range of files here. Now, I need to... I'm totally prepared, guys. I'm totally prepared, as you can see. Is this it? Is this it right here?
Before we go,
Yeah.
check the stream.
Check the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Stream good? Is the stream overloading?
A little bit.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, I know why. I know why. That's why.
Yep.
This happened when I was with Desync, that's who it is. To put it in perspective, guys, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 programs running. And things are breaking.
They're bound to break if you do that.
They are. So I'm so sorry for the scuff. I've had to do so many things. It's not getting better, is it?
It looks like it is.
I have idea. I have idea.
You do.
I have idea. We're gonna put him off the side. Is that better? I can't. So many people showed up and it's just crashing my stream.
Someone says the audio is fine, but the stream is dying.
Oh, so many things. I wish the stream would refresh. Guys, I swear, I'm a professional.
He's such a professional. Look at his suit. He's a professional. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm trying, people. I don't want to let anyone down.
Scuff is bound to happen.
This is more
Scuff
than
is a way of life.
So all I did was...
If you want, we could just make it PNG tuber.
I was gonna say, I got rid of my VTube studio.
You did? Okay, then I'll just close mine.
We'll just get the PNGs up.
Yeah, just get the PNGs. It's fine, kid. We'll just get the PNGs. There, I'll close my window.
Oh, it seems that your VTube studio is working.
Mine stopped. I just closed it. So yeah, I don't know why it would say that.
Well, I was looking. Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's okay. Calm down. You'll be fine.
Thank you for being such a trooper with this. All right. I might. This is so much stuff, and I'm here for it. All right. So while I'm doing this, like I said, a little bit of background. We held auditions over the course of 2 days, and there were so many people that showed up. And when I originally put out the post about this, over 200 people got back to me.
Wow.
200, which 200's a lot of people. and so throughout this whole thing, I've heard so many demos, I've heard so many wonderful audio clips, and so many people that want to do this, and it makes me so excited for what we're gonna hear today. All right, so you ready? Because I have not put my own little guy here.
I'm gonna say to everybody, thank you for auditioning. It takes a lot of balls to do it.
It does
So-
take
so
a lot
thank
of
you.
balls.
Now I get to judge your balls.
All right. Okay. So, is stream better for everyone? Is stream better?
I need a. Should I ask that? Hold on. Is stream better? What is it? Why is well, okay?
Oh, sorry. I also realized that let's move that right here. There you go. There you guys go. Now you can continue throwing it at me. They can't hear me, correct?
I
We're
think
gonna-
everybody can hear
Stream
you.
better. Okay, they should be able to hear me. All right. Hopefully, stream is better. Stream is good. Stream is scuff. All right. Let's get serious now. It's serious time.
Okay.
All right. So, what I'm going to do is get it right like this. So, again, 16 people have so graciously decided to take part in this an audition. They sent me their files, and now we're going to finally react to them. So, a little bit of context. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play for you guys the clip that I created and that I edited that they had to dub over. Now, we have the script. I don't think I sent the script to you, Sawa. So I'll send that to you right now. But I wrote the script, got all the parts together, and now all we need to do is just listen and throw it in there. And so everything should be A-okay and Gucci. And if it's not, well, I'll lower the price of the throwing things, and you guys can just throw it. So, without further ado, where's that? Where's that? There's that. We're so professional. Well, you're professional. The most evilest VTuber. So, here is the file. So, here's the file.
You know?
That's not it! Ah! That was me when I was practicing it! Ah! Ah!
Well, that's good. People can hear you.
No. That was for a different file. That's for a different file.
Well, why can't they hear you?
Because that's not the right audio clip, because that's for the second one. That's for the finalists.
Oh, okay.
That's for the finalists. Again, I don't use Audacity, so everything is sort of new. There we go.
You know?
I don't use Audacity. Alright. We're just gonna do all this. You ready? We're going to remove all the tracks, and I'm just gonna throw in that one. You ready? There it is right there. There it is right there. Wonderful. Wunderbar. We did it. So guys, this is the audio that I sent people. Okay? You guys should be able to hear it. Oh, okay, so it stopped. That is the file. Very dark, very gloomy. And I also took away all of the sound redeems because the last thing I want is to hear a moan in my ear while somebody's like giving a heartfelt performance. Because that's what happened during
Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's a good idea that you did that.
that is what I heard during this. Oh my goodness. But hopefully that was well. Hopefully that they came through just fine. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm even more excited to hear what our wonderful people did. So, why don't we get on with that? Because I have yapped long enough. So, what I did was all the scripts have timestamps, and it has what they're supposed to be saying. You know, it's a script, and so all that's taken care of. We're just hearing their voice. So, without further ado, guys, why don't we listen to our first one, which is, excuse me, by our wonderful individual, Cole Corvus. Where did everything... Cade Corvus. That should be it. And now everything is going to hell in a handbasket. All right. Let us begin.
All right.
And let me make sure it's synced up. I trust it. I was the sound of silence. You can never trust a VTuber's chat. Oh.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust, and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute, this is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who's that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Ooh. I like that. That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was not Cade Corpus. That was Cole Cezos, by the way. That's on me. I have a lot of people I have about 4 people who have the letter C in their name. But that was good. I really liked that. Like, at first, when I heard the clip, because I wanted to make sure I peered, I think, through the very beginning, the middle, and the very end, just to make sure that the audio file was working, all I heard was... and that was all I heard. I was like, what is this? That wasn't in the script. But yeah, no, that was really good. I don't have a whole lot of notes for that.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just a little here and there.
All right.
I would say when there's an ellipses, take a pause.
True.
That's all you need to do. In certain places too, you didn't whisper. I think it was second to last line up. You didn't whisper. You should try whispering more. You're good at it. Cause in the other ones where you did whisper, it fit perfectly.
Yeah? I think that's very good.
So,
No,
yeah.
don't apologize. It was awesome.
I'm not apologizing.
No, I'm not.
Who's apologizing?
Cole.
Who's a baka? Who's apologizing? Don't apologize!
I wish I sounded like Cole. Well, we'll be hearing yours in the next round, so fear not. All right. Well, that was Cole. So why don't we move on to our next individual? Let
Okay.
me mute that. This one is...
Arigato, Cole, for your submission.
This one is Crystalline VT. All y'all really like throwing things.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident, a fire. The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Good. I have a couple
I like
notes.
that one a lot. I
Yeah.
like that one a lot.
So one of the notes that I have is you did the inverse where you were whispering a lot. I think though, if you pulled back a little bit from your microphone, maybe instead of doing the normal like fist distance, do about
Yeah.
the 2 fists, you're still whispering, but then you're able to use your diaphragm to make it to project a little bit. Because if you're on stage, if you know anything about theater productions, of theater performances, you can whisper on stage to a crowd of people, but still be loud and still project because it sounded like you're whispering like really up close to the microphone like this. Because once you start to get really close to the microphone, that will cause what's called the proximity effect, making all of your lower frequencies sound really, really defined and really bassy, which for some circumstances is really good. For sometimes when it comes to whispering, sometimes those bassy sounds can make it a little unintelligible. But
Yeah, you don't want those. So.
but it
But
sounded
yeah, I
really
get what
good.
you were saying. I think the issue was like the distance from their mic. Especially in the beginning, you can hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah. But that's about it. I think they really did a good job.
I do
I
too.
was very pleased, especially with that last line. They did a really good job.
I would love to stick around, but capitalism demands me to work. Best of luck, all the people submitted. Have an amazing day. Till I throw thousands of Dr. Pepper cans. Oh, thank you for that. Thanks, usable username. Fun fact, if you look on the shelf below, or right behind Stawa there, there's a book. So, on my little shelf of books, oh, thank you for the follow. With one of the books there behind Sawa, it says I bully Val with money by usable username. Because it's out of nowhere. Username will just show up and drop a bunch of bits and then leave. But username pops into the Discord as I've spoken with them and they're a wonderful person. So I don't want to seem like, yes, I only care about them for money. No, we've talked with them. They're a wonderful person. But that was
I also like the money though.
well, the money's nice, but money can't buy friendship unless it's a lot of money.
Oh, aren't you a sweet individual?
All right, let us move on to the next one. This is Union. So without further ado, Union. And by the way, I'm also, because I'm just throwing these in here right now into Audacity, I'm adjusting the levels manually. So that's why if it may seem like quiet in the beginning, I'm having to figure out how I'm doing live mixing. So bear with me a little bit. Without further ado, Union.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust and there's so many papers everywhere. What is this place?
This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. That's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Okay, it's a good start. There were a couple things. The tone was there. The tone was there, and the presence was there. The only thing that I think was lacking was a little bit more feeling, like a little more connection to the surrounding feeling of the script, which was just a little more fear. And so, like I said, the tone and the intonation was there. I think just a little more, just like I need to get out of here. You know, just a little more of that panic, like genuine panic, would help elevate this to the next level. Something else I want to point out that I thought was funny, that I thought was really good.
Oh, it's funny.
When it says when they said who said that, you could hear that they went, "Who said that?" And actually looked behind them. And I want you to know, want you to know, I loved that. Like, even though you turned away from your mic, I love how committed you were to that. Of just, who said that? Just like, I love the commitment to that, because that is exactly how you get into that, of just like, you know, feeling like you're there. That was wonderful. I freaking love that. I think if you just, I think if you just add a little more of that connection in a little more connection to the environment and a little more scenario, like you're actually walking down a forest and you're all by yourself, you know, and you just hear a twig snap behind you, because I guarantee you, unless you're genuinely fearless, which if you are, hats off to you, you know, most people would be like, "Huh!" kind of thing, and that right there is the feeling that I think would help. Any other notes?
Let's see here. I would say, again with the ellipses, you got to take a pause. I would say, like, for my advice, and this is something a lot of VAs I've noticed, like, struggle with, especially on the internet, and that's breathing.
Breathing is hard.
Take a breath, kid. Take a breath. You don't really need to go, because there's a lot of spots here where you got to whisper, and you got to breathe, and you got to just slow it down, read the line, relax. And I feel like you were kind of rushing through a lot of stuff that you really didn't need to. You added a word, which was kind of weird, but that's okay.
But overall, pretty good. I was okay with it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Bucka.
Because not every take is going to be the best. Not every take
No, it's not.
And so, and don't worry, you know, the whole point of this is just, there will always be something to critique. For the most part, there will always be, like, if I were to do this, if I were to do this, there will always be something to critique.
Mine would probably sound like a comedy skit. What was that?
Ah, yes, it would be an episode of Ghost Stories.
What was that? Yeah, pretty much.
What was that? Is that a Republican senator?
Ew. Reading is hard. Yes, thank you. Reading is hard.
Reading is hard, but guess what? We chose you not based on reading comprehension, but based on acting ability. So.
But guess what? You could always get better.
Exactly.
And everybody can always improve and get better.
Yeah, unless you're Keanu Reeves, in which you've already attained that state of perfection.
Oh,
Gah. All right, let us listen to our last one of the group, and that would be from
Cool.
the wonderful Zay. Come on, there it is. Good job, Audacity. You're doing fantastic.
Where am I? There's
I'm gonna restart that just because I heard the Taco Bell ding mid-line. I need to turn that down.
Did you just do?
Somebody wonderfully followed. I just hear the Taco Bell ding in my ear.
Such a professional. He has the Taco Bell ding in his streams. What did you? Put it back. We're sorry. We're sorry. Put it back.
Every time someone,
Put it back.
every time I follow somebody, every time someone follows me, the Taco Bell ding happens.
Oh, you're so popular. Put it back.
Oh yeah.
where am I? The air is thick with dust. And there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
That was good.
That
I
was
like it.
very good.
I have one note, and that is this on the quiet bits. The same thing before, of when you're quiet, you could still project, and if they just project a little more on those little quiet bits, so instead of the who's there? I need to get out of here. Bring it a little back. Who's there?
They
I need to
yep,
because
that was my note too. Yeah.
that's the only thing I could really think of.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get a poll
Overall,
going.
it was really good. I was
Yeah.
pleased with it.
Let's get a poll going. Where there it is. I need to have these on standby. Thank you, Twitch. You're so cool. Group 1. We had Cole. We had, and to go over this again, we had Cole. We had Crystal. Then we had Union. And then we had Zay. So let's leave that up for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And let's start. Now, while they're voting in that, for what we have heard thus far, are there any kind of things you hope to hear a little more, that you hope to kind of see? Is it just that quietness that, hoping that will be a little bit not as present?
I don't know. I think the female voices are just getting this together for me. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. I think women are just better at whispering. In my opinion.
I'll take your opinion.
But the two so far, I think, yeah, everybody's doing their good college try. It's very nice.
Yeah. Well, and I think the thing that I love the most about this entire project is they were there were a lot of people who did not. Oh, thank you for. Also, I'm gonna read this article. Thank you for the follow, Sync, Sai, Knight, Seiyu, Matsuki. Imagine. I just wanted to put that out there. Like I'm reading everything. My one of my perhaps my favorite thing about doing this is that at the very beginning of every audition, I would always ask, "Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much VO experience do you have?" And a lot of people either said 0 or they said 3. And
What?
just how they would rank their how they would rate their VO experience, like how much they have on a scale of 1 to
Out of-
10. Like
1 to 10?
yeah, like 0 is none and 10 is like professional. Like if I were to rank
Okay.
myself, I would not say that I'm a 10 by any means. I'm like a 6, maybe 7.
I'm a -1, baby, and I love it.
Amen.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people who auditioned were just they didn't have any experience. Honestly, a lot of people have been doing really well. Most of the issues just seem to be skill based, like figuring out distance and how to whisper. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Different techniques and stuff like that. I get messages a lot about
Exactly.
it. But yeah.
It's like that's why I love telling people, like, they're like, how do you get experience? What is the best way to learn? And I always tell people, do live theater. That's one of the best ways. It's not the most important, it's not the best thing to do. It's one of the best ways you can gain experience to be a voice actor. Is a lot of professional VAs these days started out doing theater and musical theater.
Yeah.
For instance, here's a fun one. J. Michael Tatum is, I think, my favorite voice actor. He's voiced so many English dub characters. He was Sebastian Michaelis in Black Butler. He was Ervin Smith in Attack on Titan. He was, I can't remember his name. He's Tenya Ida in My Hero Academia. He just has that voice. And so the thing is, growing up as a kid, he had a very bad stutter. And for him, how he overcame that stutter was learning and memorizing scripts and learning how to act. And that was how he got over his stutter and how he started to learn acting and how he got into voice acting. So, learning how to do live theater is a skill that really, really helps. So, like I said, it's not the be-all end-all. It's just a resource you can use. Theater is my favorite. Used to do in high school and a little bit in college. That's awesome, Mages. All right. So, with that, we have heard 4 wonderful people. So, let's keep that in the backlog. Let me write that down on my notes. That is Zay. And now will we hear from group 2?
Woo! Again, thank you for your submissions.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of guts to do that.
I don't think I could do that.
It sometimes can be a little it's scary. And so it takes a lot of courage, and you just have to put your fear aside and just throw yourself out there. And that is truly what gives you the best sort of rush and the feeling of, did I do well? Did I not do well? At the end of the day, all you can say is that you did it.
Yeah, you tried.
You tried, and that's
and
all
you
anybody
can
can
get
ask.
better. I believe in you. You can get better.
As Cotton Hill once said, amen. All right, let's listen to our first person of group 2. And that would be this one, guys. It's Cade Corvus. Okay. All right. Without further ado.
Where am I?
Wait a minute.
Earth.
No. Was that Cade?
Was that Cade Corvus?
Was that Cade? I'm messing up Cade.
That better be Cade Corvus!
That better be Cade. I need to up my skill. I need to up this.
Oh.
Nope, that's it. Okay, cool. because I recently had to change. I had to change some of my things, and I had to. I had a problem earlier where 2 files I swapped the names on, and that's why. And it happened to be in the same group, so that is why I was like, "Is that who they are?" Because I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Cade, please forgive me.
I won't. I won't for you, Kate. I won't forgive him.
I deserve that. It'll be much more polished next time, hopefully. Okay.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust. And there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. Fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
I don't think I have any notes on the acting side.
I loved it. I'm gonna just say I loved it. I loved your pacing. I loved the tone of it. It was very good. You should feel good.
You should. Like, my notes come from
It was good.
the mixing the audio than the acting.
Mhm.
Because it sounded
Yeah,
like
that was yeah.
if you're still here, Cade, did you use any post-processing? I don't know if it was just the mic. It sounded like there was a lot of compression.
There was.
Which, to be fair, all of these are raw. Like, and what I plan on doing is for every person who submitted, I'm going to professionally mix all of your files so they sound professional. Because it's what I do for a living. So I'm going to be mixing those. Now this one, like for VO files in general, everything has a compressor. Everything. There is, if you watch a TV show, if you watch anime, if you watch whatever, even like especially music, everything has a compressor. So
Yep.
that's a little something to know in the future. If you're mixing your own things, always add a compressor to it. And this sounds like it has a compressor. That's what makes it sound a little more professional. Now that doesn't mean it doesn't inherently make it better. I'm just saying that compressors are used a lot. But yeah, that sounded really good. And that was the only note I had, was just about it just sounded more compressed. It almost sounded like it was also a little bit normalized. Like, judging by how pretty equal the heights of the wavelengths are.
Yes, the wavelengths, yeah.
Or the waveforms,
Yeah.
excuse me. All right, that was awesome.
You
Thank
see
you
it.
so much, Cade.
Arigato.
On to our next one. Empty Fenrir. Let us begin.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust, and there are so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is somebody there? I used to go to this school. But something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it up. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
All right. I like it. A couple things. One, there was a couple points, like the beginning here. Let's listen out again.
Where am I?
That was good.
The air is
That was
thick
very good.
with dust. And there are so many vapors.
This take sounds a little bit different than this one right here.
Yeah.
And the vibe I got from this part,
The air is thick with dust.
There's so many.
And there
Whoa!
are so many vapors.
all of a sudden I just everything became unmuted for a moment.
It sounds like more annoyance than like eerie or like. It just sounds like you're annoyed.
I disagree. I thought
Really?
I didn't think it sounded annoyed. I thought it sounded like the opening to a good audiobook.
Yes, it sounded like
The
a
air
very.
is thick with dust. And there are so many vapors.
You're right. Yeah.
Which like it's good. I like it. It doesn't fit with the script. The direction doesn't fit with the
No.
script. I generally thought it was well, pretty much all of this is an inner monologue. However, what I will say is if you're waking up in a place that you've never seen before, that's dilapidated, that is, you know, just run down, is your first thought going to be, wow, there's a lot of papers here? Or is it going to be, why are there so many papers here and so much dust? Like, it's...
My first thought would just be like,
I ain't gonna clean this.
that's my first thought. Who's gonna clean this? Not me. But yeah, I agree with you there. But I was thinking more of it from like, if it's the character's perspective, he does sound kind of annoying.
Yeah, let's see.
And there's so many papers.
And the other part is right here.
You said that. Is somebody there?
That got ASMR-y for a moment.
It did.
Sounds good. Sounds good for ASMR. However, for voice acting, it sounds like you got really close to your mic and did this. And typically for a lot of this doubles back to what we said previously for some of the other guests or participants, is that I'm used to being on the VOD. Pardon me. This doubles back to making sure you keep equal distance whenever, and this applies to everybody going forward. You know, going forward with your voiceover recordings, always keep the same distance for your mic, because when you keep that same distance, you're making sure that you're keeping the same environment every single time. Because if I were to deliver my lines, back here, and I was to say, "Who said that?" versus "Who said that?" That was delivered the exact same way, the exact same volume. It suddenly changes everything in how you sound. And so, you know, keeping that,
Yep.
"Who said that?" I'm still whispering, and I'm still keeping my projection up. But it doesn't go from, "Who said that? Is somebody there?"
It's about your relation to the mic.
Exactly. You got to keep a steady relationship. Like, and if you have to break up the relationship because it's not working, find a different distance. But keeping consistency in your distance is very good. But other than that, the acting was not bad.
Yeah.
The acting could be a little more consistent. Oh, pardon me. Because the lines that you delivered were good in their own right. If that makes sense. So yeah. Fenrir, I'd be interested to going off of what Night Wolfie there says, I'd be interested to hear how you would do audiobooks, because I feel like it'd be very good.
Yeah. I
Just-
think they would be really good.
just this.
The air is thick with dust, and there are so many vapors.
Like, I'd be half inclined, because one of my favorite books of all time is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. I'd be inclined to say, hey, can you read this opening line for me? Because I feel like that would be you have the perfect voice for that. But very well done. All right, our next individual is Leah. So, I appreciate the comments, to be honest. I've not done this, and so any comment... Like I said, if I remember, you were one of the individuals that said you had no experience in this. And so for having no experience in voice acting, very good job. Use this as a launching point, because you're already high up on a step here. Just to launch off and, continue to learn.
And have fun.
And have fun! Because if you're not having fun when you're doing voiceover, it's going to show. All right. Next, we have Leah.
Where am I? The air is so thick with dust and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. Flames. They burnt everything. I barely made it out, but why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
All right. That's a good starting off point. Let's get into it. I had two notes. One was this line delivery here. And bear in mind that some of these critiques, some of them will be broad and overall, the entire file. Others will just be for specific points. So like this part right here.
Flames. They burnt everything. I barely made it out, but why am I here now?
It was a little quiet in the beginning, and I didn't quite believe the delivery felt very nonchalant, if that makes sense, which is okay. What I think would have helped that a little more is you're recalling almost a traumatic event, and the delivery kind of makes it seem like somebody's like, hey, why were you late? Oh, there was a fire. I barely made it out. As opposed to, there was a fire. I barely made it out with my life. There's a little bit of I think adding a little more believability into it would help elevate that performance. And I think just the other part, just sees,
What?
Just these little, oh, that's the effect. There are some parts that just, again, a little quiet, but that's okay. Seems the most common note is just the whispering. But it's just that little line right there.
I put that too, that the whispering needs a bit of work. Cause the tone, like the in certain spots, I swear, I was like, are you whispering? Cause it sounded the same. I couldn't tell. I was like, are they whispering? And the other one is just timing. You had to pace yourself out a bit more. Cause you were going a little fast in some spots, and then in others, like with the whisper that appears with the whatever the ghost comes in, you went a little, like almost on top of each other.
That's very good. That's very good feedback. Consistency and speed. Because
Yeah.
there will definitely be some lines that are delivered faster than others. But I'd say the
Yeah.
average, as we can see with the timestamps given, the average length is about 4 to 6 seconds for a lot of these lines. And so we should be kind of seeing that consistency in time. But as everyone else said, something I wanted to point out, your accent made that a lot really enjoyable.
It did. I don't know where you're from, but the accent is nice.
It was very good.
Yeah.
So good job, Leah. Very good. Let us listen to our last one from Group 2, Icy Pants. I like the name. I just want to point that out. I like the name. So it seems from the very beginning here, there's going to be a groan. I'm going to guess that. There's going to be like a... I'm just gonna guess. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that's a very nice touch that people added. It wasn't required.
I like it.
All right. Pardon me. That made me giggle. That made me giggle.
So professional of you to giggle.
To giggle. All right, let's go.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident, a fire. The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
All right. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. The very beginning, because we're all thinking it. I can see in the comments. Sounds like a yawn.
It does.
Instead of a grunt, it sounds like a yawn. I honestly don't know how I feel about the yawn. I don't know if it's like if you woke up in an abandoned building and the first thing you do is go, oh, all right, where am I?
It's a wonderful morning. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's the only note. Like if I were to get rid of that, so if I were to take this, you ready? Where is it? I think it's Command I. So if we split that, right, we're gonna take it, go to Effects, Volume, Amplify. I'm just gonna like reduce that all the way.
Okay.
Where am I?
There we go.
The air is thick with dust and there's so many papers.
There we go. Like I just removed it, and I think it sounds 10 times better. Because when I heard that, that was the only thing running through my mind as I was listening to it. However, where was it? I think it was this line. I think it was this delivery.
This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years.
That inflection right there is exactly what I was looking for.
I loved it.
It was exactly because
good.
It's been abandoned for years. That's exactly how when I recorded the lines myself to make sure I had the length right. That's exactly the inflection I had. So very good job on that. The only thing I will probably add a comment on is the location you recorded it in. It sounds a little boxy, and if you're recording in your closet, that would make sense because a lot of the times, and here's a little tip for anybody who wants to build an at-home booth. It's very hard to sound treat. It's very hard to sound treat a closet, because it will also really Control L for silence audio. I did not know that. Again, I don't use Audacity. But what was I saying? Yeah, so it's because that's the problem I ran into when I was trying to convert my closet into a VO booth, is that because it's so rectangular and everything is like perfectly squared, a lot of the sounds bounce off each other and they don't absorb anything. And so one of the best things you can do is if you can make it your own, but make it like in a pentagon shape and give yourself a little bit of space, that will greatly help. Because a lot of VO booths these days, recording areas these days are recorded in spaces that are like a pentagon. Because it just psychoacoustics, and I'm going to get onto all that. I'm going to be a nerd about that. So that has no bearing on your performance. That's just a tip in the future.
Nerd.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I was doing a broadcast. I was live mixing a broadcast this past week, and in our broadcasts, because it's within our town, and well, actually, no, it's a worldwide broadcast, so it gets, it's not a big broadcast, but a few hundred people, which is still a lot for the type of stuff on my campus. While we were waiting, we have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and we use a lot of the computers to just play Undertale. So I could actually post a picture in the server. If you're not a part of the server, join the server if you want to see that image later. There's the Discord server. You can see the console, one of the consoles I mix on for broadcasting, and right above that in the TV we use to monitor how we mix, you will see that we were fighting Sans on these about $5,000 each speakers in 7.1.2 surround sound. It is incredible. I would highly recommend it. So anyway, that's enough on that.
Anyway, I would say for one of the lines, I think it said something about being terrified.
Yeah.
If you need help with being terrified, just call me.
Cause you didn't sound scared. Sound more scared next time, okay? Okay. You just think of me, and then you'll get terrified.
I'm already terrified because I get scared talking to women. It's a joke.
Who
Please.
says I'm a woman? Man.
Would you just throw something?
No.
Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway.
I didn't believe the terrified. You need to think of something scary next time. Maybe.
Like maybe you have rent due, maybe your insurance didn't roll over, your car got into an accident. Maybe you find out that you suddenly have to take your in-law to in the airport at 3 a.m. because they really don't want to rent a car or do an Uber, and they think, oh, I have my son, my daughter-in-law, they can do it for me, and you're just panicking because then you have to think of things to say, but you really don't get along with your in-laws because they're your in-laws. You like your father-in-law, but your mother-in-law, she talks your head off, and boy howdy, you want to treat that like it's the world's worst taxi ride where you just don't talk to anybody. Sorry, that got very specific.
Oh my gosh, it really did. What's going on, Betty? Ew, what a nerd. Yeah, chat, what a nerd.
But overall, it was pretty good. I'm excited to hear the next one.
Everybody's was pretty good. All right. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, student loans.
Please don't remind me the fact that I'm $30,000 in debt to the U.S. government.
Oof.
Welcome to the state of higher education. Just remember, kids, if you ever think that college is a waste of time, statistically it's proven that those who have degrees, especially bachelor's or master's, in the middle of a recession are more than likely to keep their job. Of course,
Is that true?
It is. Now, it's not for...
I thought...
It's not guaranteed,
Yeah.
But Because it was a statistic devised by the Department of Labor, especially during the 2008 recession.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and this is coming from somebody like, if you work a trade job, that's wonderful. My entire, it was funny is, so because while we're waiting for this poll to end, just talking about this, my dad is an elevator mechanic, or a retired one. He's not an elevator inspector. My eldest brother's an elevator mechanic. My older brother's an electrician, and my twin brother is a carpenter. I do audio and voice acting. You know what I am? You know what I am? We have elevator man, electrician, carpenter. You know what I am? I'm a femboy VTuber.
You're a femboy VTuber. You gotta get your life together.
Just remember, just remember, guys.
They
I
still love you though.
I have never told my family.
About what?
Me streaming. They don't know.
What do they think you are? What do they think you do?
They think I'm a disappointment. No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no,
but for real, what do they think you do?
Well, my family knows I work as an audio engineer for my campus and a studio, so they know I do that. I also work a second job, working at the neighborhood Walmart, or Walmart, if you will, because I'm a college student. Look, they pay $15 they pay me $15.50 an hour, and I get almost full-time hours. Yeah. So who don't you point out Spankable? Don't you point out Spankable tag? How dare you?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm a femboy.
Yeah, just like that. You tell them just like that. You let them know.
Unfortunately,
love you.
Unfortunately, I can only tell my father because my mother is no longer with us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Life happens.
Yeah.
So.
Your dad'll still love you. You're just being a baby.
Yeah, my father doesn't know, but boy howdy, I'm sure my mother is smiling down at me, just being like, this is what you chose to do. Thought he was gonna become a doctor.
I always knew it. A doctor.
You were.
A doctor.
All right, let's move on. You're just reveling in this.
A little bit. Don't worry, my folks kind of know what I do. But I don't need to care. Because I'm old enough not to.
I'm in my 20s. I'm an adult. I can stand up for myself. What's funny is, so I had to break the illusion, guys. While my VTuber is a femboy, IRL, I'm like, I guess I'd have the body of what, like a himbo? Is that what they'd say?
Wait,
So
you're a himbo?
I guess I have the body type of one. I don't know. Basically, I have the body of a linebacker, like a football player. Like, I'm a big guy. Like, I am tall, and I have broad shoulders, and I have muscular thighs. Sorry,
You're
guys.
still a femboy.
Okay, you know, all right. It's in spirit.
In spirit, you're still a femboy.
Yes, the occasional pops out.
Yep.
All right, let's get the show on the road. Our first person of Group 3 is going to be the wonderful AI VTuber. So, yeah, it's you next. Have fun. That's not a threat, by the way. That's a genuine just have fun.
That sounded like a threat.
Life has a funny way of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Bujo's one.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust. There's so many of these papers. What is this place? This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for so many years. Maybe... Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned away everything. I barely made it out, but why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Papers. That was good. I like that.
I liked it too.
I have 2 notes. What is
Okay.
the most common note we've been giving? That's the whispering.
The whisper, yep.
The whisper.
I
But
wrote
this
that down too.
this part right here.
Why am I here now?
I think that was a neat ad lib. However, I think for the future, try and avoid doing the ad lib. If you can, try and do the line as it was written at first, because the thing is that's how the director, that's how producers will want it to be. Is they're like, I wrote the line, I want it read like that.
Yep.
Because many times people have gotten on my case because I'm like, oh well, I think that I think that this line would be better like this. It's like, no, I want it written as intended. Because at least how in all of the sessions I've done where I've directed people, at a certain, like, I try and give them as much freedom as I can, but if they're just not catching on, I'm just like, okay, I just want it done this way. And if you can't do it this way, we'll skip it. And if you just really can't, I can replace you. Because at the end of the day, directors and producers, specifically producers, have a very specific thing they have in mind that they want done.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
And so it's best to just please unless you've been there for like 10 or 15 or 20 years with them, you know, like for instance, if you're just like Kevin Conroy, who's Batman, who you've been doing it for years, at that point, Andrea Romano, perhaps one of the most famous voiceover directors of all time, you know, she'd be like, okay, Kevin, let's see what do you think about this? But if you're just starting out, most of the time they're just be like, I don't want to hear your sayings. I don't want to retake like 10 billion times. That's the beauty of voiceover. You have to. Because remember,
it costs time and money. So.
Yeah. If the producer says for you to do a bunch of takes, that's wonderful, because that's more time you get in your booth. Because the standard rate for the SAG-AFTRA rate for voiceover recordings is $85 an hour with a minimum of 1 hour in the booth. So if they ask you to do anything longer than an hour, take that. Because we're not into voiceover because we want to have fun. We're in it because we want to get paid.
What? What was that? Speak for yourself, nerd. I do funny shit for free. If it's funny, I'll read it. But I'm in a privileged position to do that, so don't listen to me. I just do a lot of this for fun, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's so much fun. Ugh.
Which is why on the professional scale, I'm like a -1.
Ooh.
But yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I just want to say I saw the Fujo comment, which I assume meant Fujoshi. I just looked that up. I just looked up the meaning of that.
You don't know what a Fujo is?
No.
Oh my gosh, you are young.
Okay. I mean, yes, I'm young, but like... Alright. Our next one. Are you ready, Aruna? Good. Let us begin.
Where? The air is thick with dust. Where am I? There's so many papers.
Well, I just want to make sure. I'm gonna redo that because I just want to make sure that wasn't with my software. Because did you hear that hiccup? I heard a hiccup. Okay.
Where? The air is thick with dust. Where am I? There's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to the school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Okay. I think some people are pointing out in the comments in the chat. There's a little bit of some overlay problems in the beginning. Now what it sounds like is I heard a little bit of comping going on, which for those that don't know, comping is when you record multiple takes and you take the best parts of each take and throw that into one. Now with music, that's a very good thing you can do. Because since music is so varied and so different, it works out very well. But in voiceover, comping is not good.
It's not the best, I tell you that.
No.
I just do the line over, bro.
Exactly.
Just do the line over.
Yeah, and so because what it sounds like is sometimes there are, like, I think it was this part?
What is this place?
It's not that part. Where was it? Is it this one?
This door looks familiar.
Where was it?
The air is thick with dust. Where am I?
Oh, and it's not that part, but that was the
But
overlapping.
that was the overlay.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
This is my old classroom.
Because I heard a line that was delivered. You didn't read it. That's okay. It happens. Like, the thing is that I thought the delivery for a lot of it was great. Like, I thought the acting was great. It was just it was just the editing that was a little difficult. And I think that's partially on me.
Be careful.
That's partially on me because I sent out the file for some individuals a little later. Because Discord apparently has a thing where if you send messages to a lot of people at once, it will stop it from sending. And I didn't know that. So yeah. But in terms of the acting department, I really like the acting. I felt this part right here. Let's see.
This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years.
Like that part right there. I really felt it. I could tell this part right here.
But
that was comped.
Who said that? Is someone there?
That was a really good line. I really like that delivery. I thought the narrator was supposed to talk over me. No.
The acting was good, I'm telling you. It was good. You just gotta be careful about the editing.
Yes. Robot, that's a good point. You can comp when it's conversations that have natural pauses. Not so much when it's a monologue. But the voice acting was still really good. So you should feel proud of yourself. Audio editing is hard. So that's why typically a lot of voice actors are not audio engineers. Like for me, I'm lucky where I can do both, but my primary area of focus is audio editing. But overall, very good job. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Cynical.
You should get yourself a Dr. Pepper.
Everybody, if you follow, you can get the Dr. Pepper emote. Give them Dr. Peppers. No, not me. All right. The panic in the lines. I agree. With that, again, that delivery, bring it a little bit far back. If you're gonna get loud, always bring yourself further away from the mic. Other than that, Senecal is on deck. Let us get going.
Where am I? The air's thick with dust and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out, but why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Let's... No, I don't want to hear the end again. Meaning the end of the file, not the VO. Let's begin. I will say it was very consistent throughout in terms of speed and tone, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good foundation. If you can't be consistent with, I can work with people who are having trouble with acting. It's very hard to work with people who have a little trouble with timing, because that's something that you just kind of have to work on the more you do. But so very good job keeping a consistent timing and making it feel natural. Like the deliveries felt natural. However, the believability was not all there. So let's take a look at this line.
This was my school, but that's impossible. It's
that line right there. This one specifically.
That's impossible.
That felt like how do I describe this? It lacked energy. It lacked motivation. And so when you're delivering this line, give it some more oomph. Give me some more. I want some feeling. I didn't believe that you were shocked. And so as you're going through these lines, as you're going through and listening to everything, make sure that you're asking yourself, do you believe what you hear in your headphones? Do you think that the Senecal right now in that abandoned place, do you think they're scared or do you think they're annoyed? And if you can answer that question, I feel like that's how you can adequately move on.
And if you're not scared, I can make you scared.
I believe it.
Yeah, I felt the same thing. You had the same tone throughout, which is good. It's just I didn't feel any. The emotion wasn't appropriate for the scene. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. So yeah.
Which Senecal, if I remember, I think you said you didn't have a whole lot of experience with this. So if that's the case, that's okay. That's just something you'll get more over time.
Yeah.
Because if you take an intro class to theater, like in college, that's one of the first things they go over is feeling and motivation. It's like, why am I? That's the big thing is, why am I feeling this way? Because if you can answer all of these questions of who, what, when, where, why, where am I feeling this? I'm feeling this in my chest. Sometimes you can feel it in your legs. Sometimes you can feel it in your head. When am I feeling this? I'm feeling this, at this time of day, and I'm feeling this, like tired and all this. So it stacks on top of each other. So it helps give you a better grasp of how you can approach these lines. Because if you don't believe the lines, the audience is not going to believe you. But overall, like I said, the best thing was consistency. And so all you have to do is just give me a little more believability, and then it's perfect.
Yep.
Timing, delivery, all good. We just need more. At that point, that's just a thing where if I worked with you one-on-one, I'd just be like, hey, I just need more. I just don't believe it. And once I'm like, I believe that, that is good. That's done. We got it.
And then you need to keep that throughout.
Exactly.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Starting to feel it.
Feel what?
Starting to feel the all the pressure of all the great voice actors.
Oh, that! Oh, I'm so scared! Oh!
What do you mean? You're not scared. You're the one who's scaring us.
Oh yeah, boo! I'm just sipping on some. I'm sipping on my ginger ale, listening to y'all youngsters voice acting.
I'm
nice.
I'm drinking some Baja Blast.
Oh, you lucky!
Well, you don't just go out. Go out and buy a Baja Blast. That's all I gotta say. All right, have to get back to work for now, but good, back is killing me. Also, guys, I'm just gonna do this because shout out to my boy Apophis Nova. Go give him some support. Go give him some love. Support him. He is my artist, and all of the stuff you see here, he pretty much made all of it. And he does he does art streams, and if you hang out, you can redeem custom art for channel points. I'm just saying. Go support my boy. He's I will always shout him out when he pops up. So anywho, without further ado, let us read the last one, or let us listen to the last one for one Annie Weeb. Baja, what is Baja Blast? It's Mountain Dew. But it might as well be alcohol.
It is the elixir of the gods. It is delicious, and I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, a gift from the gods.
That's right.
It's an old purpleized WTF reference.
Oh, FYI, here's my disclaimer though. If you're voice acting, don't drink caffeine.
Don't
drink caffeine. Just either drink water or tea that is not caffeinated. Don't do like me. I'm stupid.
don't drink caffeine, and especially don't drink any like dairy products.
Milk, because it'll create phlegm in your throat. And you'll sound like this, and you don't want to sound like this. Unless you do.
Unless that's what you
I
do.
don't know. Yeah.
All right, our next one. Our last one for group 3.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust. There's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
I like how different the tone was for this.
I do too. Yeah.
It felt instead of scared, it felt a little determined at the very end there. Because while most people kept that fear at the end, it turned from there was a fire to I need to get out. Like there was just that sudden change of just I can't be here.
Yeah.
Something I want to point out, was it this part?
Where am I?
That little quiver right there. That little like pitch raise, the where am I? I don't know. I really like that little
I did
subtle bit.
too. Yeah, it was really well Well done.
So, probably the same person who realized damn papers. Another point, I think it was right here.
This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years.
I really like the variation in your voice there. It made it very, like, the curiosity mixed with confusion lent itself very well. But I think the part I like the most, that not a lot of people have been doing a whole lot, was this.
This door looks familiar.
That pause. That pause raise.
Boy. That pause is good.
That was a nice, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That was a 3-second pause. And the little trembling before there. So if we listen to that again.
This door looks familiar.
That little familiar, like, add that little apprehension of fear right before you open the door. Makes it much more believable.
The timing was very well done, by the way.
It was very well done.
It fit in perfect with the scene, in my opinion, but yeah.
I'd say the only thing I'd have to note is don't be afraid to project a little bit, just over the overall thing.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like that middle ground between whispering and casual conversation is just like right in that middle part. So I wonder if I can. I wonder if you were using like an SM7B to record. It almost sounded like, with how bassy it sounded, that almost sounded like an SM7B. But who knows? I don't know if there's still. I say that because I have that
mic.
mic.
Nice mic. It is a nice mic. Shut up. It is a nice mic, though.
That's because this is the mic right here. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I am like so jelly right now. Stop it.
Look, I got it for about, I think, $100 less, because my buddy sold it to me, because he's like, oh, I don't use it as much as I thought I would. I'm like, I'll buy it off of you. And I don't use it as much as I thought I would. The irony. Ah! But as you can hear,
What are you screaming about?
because I almost dropped my mic.
Oh.
Look, that's a $400 mic I'm not inclined to drop. Oh, so if you're using a Go XLR, then chances are you probably had a compressor on it. I think we talked about that before.
Yes.
You just had a compressor on it. It was all the damn papers, fire hazards. Yeah, the papers will cause the fire. All right. Well, that was group 3. So why don't we get to the voting? Group 3. So we have AI, we have Aruna, we have Senickel, and then we have one Annieweed. We have 3 minutes. Now, in these 3 minutes, as we're doing this, let's talk a little bit. What are your thoughts and feelings so far about all of the ones you've heard?
I'm actually really impressed by everybody. I think there's a lot of potential here. I'm like, wow. I haven't really heard one that I go, ew!
That'll be mine. All these papers. This door looks familiar.
Hold on. While we do that, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do for you guys. I will record this myself, and you're gonna hear me do it in that voice. Okay.
I'm gonna mute.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna mute because I'll laugh over it.
All right. You ready? All right.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust, and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door, it looks familiar. Wait a minute.
This is my old school. That's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Oh. Oh.
0 out of 10. Never read again. Oh, that was fun. This is fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jet's like, where are my glasses?
Somehow went from starting kind of like a Deku to scrawny anime protect straight to the thickest possible glass type nerd. I gotta get out of here. That's my Deku. Where am I? The air is so thick with dust, and there's so many papers. Where's All Might?
It gets nerdier. It just gets nerdier as you go on.
The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But where's Kachan? Anyway, that's done with that. I don't need to go into it. As you can see, guys, voice acting is my passion. All right. With that, anyone weeb, pardon me. Anyone, I got that backwards. One Annie weeb is made it through. Oh god. Why did the poll end right for me? Wait, what did that say? They stepped on my shoes and shoved me down the stairs. Hold on. Moo, they stepped on my shoes and shoved me down the stairs. How dare they? Oh no. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about our...
Yeah.
Whew. 10
Okay,
Deku.
so these are the last 4?
These are the last 4. Let me throw...
Nice.
I have one more I need to throw in that I just didn't put in my folder. Where was it? There it is. Group 4! Alright. We're gonna start with Gooman. Alright. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Okay. Cool. That's enough for me.
Where am I? The air's thick with dust. And there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to the school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. Why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Awesome. I have 2 notes. The first one is this. The whispering. It was very good whispering. It's consistent whispering throughout. Make sure to project that whispering. The second one is enunciation. There were parts where I feel like the words were a little muddled. And I think at the very end here was a very good example of that. Let's see, where's right here?
I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
There's a little bit of time that, like, you could spare us a second more right after. We can say, I need to find answers. I need to get out of here. But I said, I need to get out of here. Instead of get out of here, it was sounding like get out of here. Which can muddle it sometimes. And so I think just taking some time to work on the enunciation of some of your phrasing will really
Slow down,
help.
enunciate, pace yourself, That's pretty much. I have that same problem too. Because I have a Midwestern accent. And it kind of like creeps up every now and then.
I thought you had a Fujo accent. Just screams.
I'm not a Fujo! I don't smell bad! What the hell's wrong with you?
You have the anime accent.
What? Anyway, back to this. I thought the acting was really good.
It's okay, I have the bottom accent.
Oh, you're a bottom.
What does this sound? You sound like that one, like, royalty person, like that one, like, upper crust. You sound like that one upper crust person from the Misadventures of Flapjack.
Yes! You finally got it! The one with the powder! Finally! Somebody
yes.
got it! No one got it, ever.
I'm going to faint. I will go fetch the smelling salts, milady.
Yes, that's what it is. Powder. Yeah!
Mr. Knickles.
Yeah! Oh my gosh.
Nobody's gotten that? Oh.
No one!
That's hilarious. Such a good show. Like, we were just me and my artist Apophis Nova were just talking about that yesterday on stream. We spent like 15 minutes just quoting the show. Like, one of the best lines from it. You know, you got a lot of nerve being in here, Knuckles. Yeah, well, you got a lot of nerve being alive. It's a beautiful line. Anywho, yeah, very good take, Gooman. Like I said, slow down, take your time, enunciate a little bit, and just project when you whisper. Very good job.
Your acting was great. Yeah.
All right. Next up, Kaiden.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust, and there's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school. But that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
All right, let's dive into that. Somebody just said it in chat, which I was inclined to agree. Need a little more emotion from the deliveries in the beginning, because it seemed you got that at the end, like the three-fourths of the way. Like, Where is it? This part right here? This delivery right here.
I used to go to this school, but something happened.
Or what? Or no, it was this part right here.
The flames, they burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now?
That's really good.
Yeah, this line right here.
But why am I here now?
That was a very good delivery of that line. Just, I think right here.
The air is thick with dust, and there's so many papers.
To this part.
What is this place?
That delivery right there, I think, summed up this much of the clip. Of where it just didn't feel like there was a whole lot of emotion in there. A whole lot of, again, believability. Because the thing is, it's evident you got that right here. Like, just this part right here was very good. That was where that emotion popped off. And so I'd love to see this emotion right here applied to everything back here. Like the delivery, the timing was good, the consistency was good, the whispering was good. It's just adding more of that emotion from the end to the beginning would have really helped. Anything else?
No, I agree. It needed more emotion.
All right. Time to go next to Sabrina. Hire everyone and get all their best parts. Done deal. Yes, I'll take every single person, all 16, and I'll comp one part from every one of them and stick it into a master stem. We'll have fun with that. Okay. Breezy. Sabrina Ray.
Where am I? The air is thick with dust, and there's so many papers. What is this place? The store looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my old classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident. A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. But why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
Before I give feedback, I just want to say, merge all the voice lines for the so many papers line. That would be a cacophony of just pain. What I could probably do is I could take all 16, line them all up so they're exactly the same length they need to be, and then just, it would just be 16 lines delivered at once. But I'd have to do that in my spare time because I can't do that well here in Audacity. So the feedback. I thought the acting
I
was.
have a weird question for you though.
Me?
This one. Yeah, for this one.
Yeah.
Did you want them to say? Because I know in this one, after the creak of the door happened, they said familiar. Is that how you wanted it to be?
I want it to be before, because if we look in the script, the script says, I took out my, so they don't know the timestamps of the sound effects.
They don't know the timestamps
They
of the
don't.
door. That's why I got confused.
Ah,
I was
so that's
like,
on
how
me.
would you? Baka. Yeah.
I mean, regardless,
So I didn't want to say anything about it for them. I think it was an interesting choice that they made.
I did too, because I thought the delivery and the acting was good enough where it could have been implied that they opened it and they were looking back at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
the two notes I have was this. Was that. That was a choice. If I do that.
Where am I?
Yeah, it's better.
It sounds a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Because as soon as that happened, my ear immediately just went, oh no. There's a reason I'm not a fan of ASMR. And
I love ASMR. Don't listen to this hater.
I didn't say
ASMR is great.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's not for me. Yeah, it was just it was that. So that was just the note. I took it out. The other note was, if you're having to do like if you notice there's a lot of consonants and a lot of plosives, take your mic and instead of it being directly in front of you, I'm actually adjusting my mic right now, where now it's above me and pointed down, because the plosives will still be there, but if I deliver the line, where was it? Where was the line? This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. You can hear those plosives pretty well. Yeah. However, if I bring it up and point it down a little bit, that was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Suddenly the plosives are not as strong.
There. Yeah. Yeah, you can't hear.
Because that is a technique to use. That is a technique that professional studios do when they want to do voice acting or voiceover. Just in general, is what they'll do is they'll take their mic and they'll put it above them and angle it so it's pointing down towards their chest, their diaphragm. That way it alleviates a lot of the direct plosives that happen. Because again, you can hear that just hitting that. Whereas I bring it up and point it down.
There it is.
It's not as prevalent. I hope it's not as prevalent. Could be gaslighting me, and that's okay.
Gaslight him, chat. Gaslight.
You gaslight me? I'm not gaslighting you. But very good. Those are the only two notes I had. Yep. I hear you say the off-axis coloration. Speak the King's English so everyone can understand. Mile, you and I are the only people who speak the audio language like that I know of.
Oh, so you know another nerd. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to bully 4 Mile here, he is also in audio. He does more music-based stuff, editing like that. But he knows a lot, most likely more than I do.
Let me bully you.
You're getting bullied, Mile. Have fun. But other than that, really good. The lady stockings are great. Pop filters and a fit pinch. Oh, I just see. I had an unnecessary pause there. I didn't mean to say lady stockings are great. Pop filters and a fit pinch. All right. Let us hear our last person before we vote and go on to the final round, which will not take 2 hours, hopefully.
Awesome.
This is Rain VA. Rain VA. So without further ado, let's go.
Where am I? Air is thick with dust. There's so many papers. What is this place? This door looks familiar. Wait a minute. This is my own classroom. This was my school, but that's impossible. It's been abandoned for years. Who said that? Is someone there? I used to go to this school, but something happened. There was an accident.
A fire. The flames. They burned everything. I barely made it out. Why am I here now? I need to find answers. I need to get out of here.
All right, would you like to go first on this one?
Never. But yeah, I liked how scared you sound.
I did too.
I will say that. I liked how scared you sound. I could hear you in relation to your mic. You were moving a bit. Did you hear that too?
I did. At the very beginning, I honestly thought it sounded like a little bit like you.
What?
Where?
Where is it? Was it this? Where is it?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Damn it, you're right! Fuck! No! No! I'm not unique! No! But yes, it was cute.
On a side note, robot, you can point it. You can put it directly above you and point it at you, or you can do 45 degrees to the side. That also works. I prefer the above method, but 45 degrees to the side also works if you need to look at like a script, if it's not directly above you. Distance. That's the only thing I could say is just the distance, because there are parts where, like, I think it was like this part.
What is this place?
There's one part.
The store.
That part.
Familiar.
And so if you see these small little waveforms here.
Wait a minute. This is my own classroom.
You sounded very close and very quiet. So again, it's that proximity effect that makes your voice sound a little more bassy and can sometimes ruin intelligibility. So I'd say if you were to do this over again, just bring yourself a little further back and just project a little more. It would sound perfect.
Yeah, other than that, the emotion was good. You did sound very scared. Ooh. Boo! So yeah, it was just yourself in relation to the mic. Always remember yourself and where you are in relation to your microphone. It makes a difference.
Yeah. Miles, just stick the microphone right in front of your diaphragm, not even near your mouth. All right. So, with that in mind, we have listened to the last group of 4 people. Let me do that. So, group 4. Gooman.
I want to say again, thank you for all the auditions and everything, guys. This has been really fun to listen to, and I hope you guys learned something, or don't.
I hope you just, if you're just here to throw Dr. Peppers at me, that's also a fine thing.
But I hope you have fun doing it, and thank you guys again for participating. Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm so happy with what all we've been able to do thus far with this. Like,
yeah.
Like, we have so many talented people that have... Hold on, is this now a Val-approved Goonin stream?
Wait a moment. What?
Somebody, so I had, there's a wonderful follower that who's been coming up to see, there it is, Real Diza, just comes in, anytime they say hello in my stream, they just say, "What up, Gooners?" How dare you throw things at me?
I've been throwing things at you this whole time. You'd never noticed.
Oh, I didn't know.
Bucka.
So, while they're still voting, so if you are a VTuber, if you're in the chat here and you're a VTuber and you want to take part in events like this, I highly encourage you guys to join my Discord server, because that's where I'm posting a lot of this stuff. That's where I'm doing the event right now. And that's where the resources will be. And yeah, that's just it. That's where we do a lot of our stuff, is just in the Discord server. So if you want to be a part of that, you're a VTuber and you want to join it, join the Discord server. If you're not a VTuber, but you still want to be a part of, like, a part of my Discord server and talk with me and my previous guests on my VTuber talk show and all of the previous people who've been a part of this, join the Discord. But the other thing that I was going to say is that this is not the only event I'm going to be doing. The event the next event I'm going to be doing is a cursed radio ad project. So basically, I'm going to create about 3 to 6 different radio ads, like the audio for, and write the scripts for, and I'm going to put it in the server for. There's no auditions. It's just whoever wants to do it. They're just going to put it into the server, and then you guys are going to read it. Or you guys are going to record it, and we're just going to review it on stream, and that's all it is. That way, you have access to that file. You can do whatever you want with it in the script, but all it is just you get to have that professionally mixed and written script and do it. So, you know, I'm so excited for that one because, again, there's no auditions, so anybody can take part in it. There may be a lot of files that we're going to listen to, but it'll be 30 seconds. So you can imagine, like, I don't know, a Taco Bell ad. I'm not. That's a terrible example. But you get the idea. Anyway, I'm a yapper. I apologize.
That's your job to yap. Don't apologize, bucko.
Wow, look at that. Good job, Rain. You are our winner for Group 4.
Nice.
So you have seen it here, folks. Let's see. Oh, no, I can't really do that in chat because it doesn't allow, like, spaced out things. But congratulations to everyone who took part in this. All 16 people, you did a wonderful job. To those who auditioned, you also did an incredible job. We're going to move on to the second round of this, which we are going to be dubbing the next scripts live. So I hope you guys are ready for this as I am. So let me move this. So before we do that, let us pull in the individuals into here and talk them for like 5 minutes. So let's see.
Okay.
Get yoinked. Where's my thing? Where are you? Get yoinked.
Huh?
And get yoinked.
I've been yoinked.
Hi. What? Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Why am I here?
Huh?
You know
Hey,
why
it's
you're
me,
here.
Gooman.
What did I do?
Huh?
Is this about the... I paid my taxes, I promise.
I swear to God, the IRS is. It has on paper that I'm paying them.
Yeah, I paid them, I promise.
Please,
I
where's
hope-
Anyweeb? Please be kind. Where's Anyweeb?
Yeah, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Did I pull
There's an
some?
imposter around us. I wonder who it is.
Did you pull somebody?
It's not me, I swear.
Oh,
It's Gooman.
Poor Gooman.
Gooman, you were wonderful.
Gooman,
Gooman,
we love you. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you've done this. This is
Gooman, you-
controversial.
Wow.
I'm gonna.
Punish him for the internet crimes. Okay, good.
I'm so
You're
sorry.
canceled. He's already writing the on there.
Hi.
I'm so
sorry.
Anyweeb just like, hello.
Well, guys, congratulations. Chat has decided you are a part of this next round of individuals. Ooh, pardon me. You were part of this next round of individuals, and we're going to be dubbing this next section live. So how do you feel?
I'm scared. Please. Please
Scared.
yeah.
Terrified.
I just want to scream.
Do it. Scream.
Yeah, go on.
I will fucking do, so you
Safe
better be
space.
careful.
just make sure you don't clip.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
That clipped.
Oh, good one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Quality one, I liked it.
It's okay. I think everyone liked it.
Hmm.
So-
Been yapping. Oh my God. Not you.
He's-
Sorry. The
oh.
chat. No, not you. No. they're
I
all
was like, maybe I do need to stop yapping.
No,
Yeah,
not
you
you. I
liked
swear.
it?
Let's see. All right, perfect. So I'm using this time currently to prep this very last one. But yeah, just why don't you explain to us your process and how you guys did this? You know, how it felt reading the script, trying to mixing it, editing it yourself, and getting all of it together for stream.
Should we do it in a line or
Sure.
just
Go down the
Wait,
list.
we mixed things?
Yeah,
No,
I was gonna
sorry. I say that out of habit. Just you recorded it and submitted it. Don't worry,
Okay, I
you're
guess I'll go
okay.
first. I channeled my inner absolutely terrified of today, and that translated very well into the thing. I did try it with my normal accent because I guess people in chat who aren't my usual community are probably like, this doesn't sound like the recording we listened to. But yeah, this doesn't sound like the Leo we heard. So I tried it in my normal accent, but I couldn't quite channel the scaredy cat very well, or the confusion and everything. So I did the other accent. But yeah, anyway, Weeb, go please.
um, I I just went back to early days, good old 2000s. I just channeled a little bit of Corpse Party. That's where I got a lot of the inspiration for mine from. That was about it. Was up at 3 a.m. was up at 3 a.m. Had to take someone to the airport, and then came back. I'm tired. I'm real tired.
Oh no.
It don't matter.
Do you think you'll be okay?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, for
well,
this.
okay.
No, don't worry. I was just gonna say about him. I was just gonna say about this. For this, don't worry. This shouldn't go as long as it took for the next. Since we're only doing 4 people, we're gonna get you on your way. That way you can go sleep.
Oh, I don't need sleep. I never sleep. I'm good.
Sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. So I got the lines like 2 hours ago because time difference, European and you're American. So honestly, I just got them and I was like, yeah, I got the feeling like the character was a ghost, like high schooler lost a memory, dead. So that's why I went with the like smaller kid voice, and I found it was really fun and exciting. And I'm just keeping it together,
No,
I'm keeping it together.
I think it paid off. I think it really worked. I mean, with the limited time you had, I'm glad that it worked out for you in the end.
Hey, yay!
Yay me! Yay everyone!
Yeah.
My process, I just thought about the IRS.
Thought about the IRS.
Yeah, that would be a good way.
The IRS and how much money I owe them. No. Where I record is very cold, so I was actually shivering. Probably.
Oh no.
So that also probably channeled into
Method acting, I like it.
Yeah. That also probably channeled into the shaking voice and stuff. But also I'm just a naturally anxious person, so
Well, this is the scary thing. Like it's a scary process.
I also thought it was gonna be mixed before it was shown, so I was like, oh, my fan running in the background, they won't even hear it. My audio being too quiet, it'll be fine. So yeah, it was it worked out, but at what cost?
Yeah. So on a side note, let's see. I'm trying to get you guys the scripts. So actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a new text thing. So because I was like, how am I gonna get this to you guys?
There's an open chat feature right here.
There is, but I was going to
Use it.
professional guys. Very professional.
Yeah, just the most professional. I've gotten the best experience so far.
Yeah.
No, I'm genuine.
Oh, okay. Pardon me. So with this next bit of live dubbing, does anybody have any experience with that?
No.
No?
A little bit.
Just the audition.
Yeah.
I have a little bit. That's it though.
All right.
I mean, sometimes I watch anime and yeah.
Well,
That's
I can tell you this because you've been through the auditions right now, and this next part is going to be what it's like for the second portion of the audition where I work with you. We're gonna be doing this live. We're gonna be recording it, but we're gonna be giving some direction to you guys, and so it's gonna be much easier than you think, because before you were relying just on yourselves to figure out how you want to interpret it, and that was the very first part of this this experience. However, this next part is going to be, we're going to be working together. It's going to be a much easier experience for you. So let's see. I'm doing this. So you guys, do you see that show text channel thing?
Where?
So if you look at the
yeah.
above the green room. I apologize for those in chat. There's so many moving parts to this, and I'm trying to make sure it's all handled and all good. So I apologize.
Wait, where?
Do you mean in this call or the show info?
So if we look at it, show text chat right there. I just put that in the show VC. Everyone's so patient.
Messages failed to load.
Yeah, we can't see the show
Yeah.
VC.
Yeah, it says load and it says try again.
I didn't give you guys the role.
Oh. Oh. There we go.
It's okay. I believe in you.
Oh god.
Don't.
This is what?
You can do
refreshing
it.
rapidly.
Just believe in yourself.
All right. Can you all see it now?
No.
No, it says try again.
No. So do you see the new text channel?
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Slay! Sorry.
Character B has already been recorded. You are going to be speaking for character A, if that makes sense. So, I broke it up like that. I realize it's probably not the most efficient. So I'm also going to be doing this. Where art thou? You ready? You're going to get a PDF of this.
Whoa.
Wow. Professional.
PDF. There you go. So now you can open it up. So with that in mind, let's kind of get on with this. That way people aren't sitting there waiting in an empty void. So I just got to make sure that my my thing is recording. So yeah. If you guys want to speak, somebody speak for me.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, it's working. It's recording into Audacity.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, time to move you guys over here.
Oh.
And now it's just us right now, Sawa.
Is it really? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes. So, I'm going to let you pick who we bring on.
Okay. I was gonna say Gooman, but he did. Let's see. I feel like rolling a die on that one. I don't want to like put people in this spot. I don't want to do that. The weeb.
The what?
The weeb.
So it is spoken, so it shall be done.
Oh.
So, how are you feeling, weeb?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I will ask you to do is, can you see my screen share?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Can you hear my screen share?
Yeah. I know exactly what this soundtrack is from. Very.
Remember.
Yeah.
You.
So what is it from? For those who might not know.
That's from Sword Art Online, isn't it?
It is from Sword Art Online.
Okay.
And thankfully, in the VOD of this, it will not be played, so we don't get copyright struck.
Hey, no copyright.
So how this is gonna work? Because now we're actually getting to the meat and potatoes of this. People are just sitting around doing wondering what's gonna happen next. We're going to be reading through this. I have already gotten the recording. So if we, where is it? This one. So if we, you can hear that. I don't need to hear that. And I might be adjusting it as I go.
Okay.
So bear with me. And if anything, I might re-record this on the spot with you.
Oh.
Yeah, because you
Well,
might
live
see
recording, never heard.
you might see who character B is, and it's gonna make you cringe.
Oh. Hold
But
on a minute. Tell me you did it for real and for true.
But for now, it's just going to be you and I. And with Salwa, if you would be so kind as to offer some input and some direction, you know.
Never.
Okay.
Hey.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to mute that track for now, and I'll just read this with you because I did record character B. So that's how we're going to be doing this, and this is a very special, a very thought-provoking like scene that's happening. It's two characters who are walking along. You know, they've been on journeys together. They've been doing things. They know each other very well, and so your character is stopping along the way and just reflecting on everything that's happened. And character B is trying to comfort them, trying to, you know, show that, hey, things happen, life is the way it is, but we're here together, we're friends, and, you know, it's a stereotypical, you know, you'll always have friends, no matter what.
Classic shonen anime, you gotta love it.
You gotta love it. So before we actually go into it and start recording, why don't we take a listen to it, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're hearing pings because for some reason Discord isn't honoring my streamer mode being enabled. Don't worry. That happens.
Classic Discord.
Because Discord decided to unenable my streamer mode on Opera GX. I'm so sorry. Don't you Val me? I'm trying. Val answering. Answer Oh, it's Kiri to answer Discord, please. Anyway, so what did you glean from this?
From what I heard, it was just the music, correct?
It was just the music.
Okay. I was making sure that the audio, like I wasn't supposed to hear something else.
No, it's just the audio.
From what I gleaned though, it seems that this is at the end of maybe a particularly hard battle, maybe a bit of a rough one, and they were just going over thinking about the things that they've done throughout the whole of the journey and reflecting heavily on who they are and what they're going to do in the future.
I like it. I like the interpretation. Sawa, what'd you think?
Thought it was sad,
It was sad.
and I laughed during it because I need.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so cute. It's the kind of music I would propose to a Fujo with. But yeah.
Can't believe it.
All right, so let's wow. Let's get into this, shall we? We're gonna do 1 or 2 reads of this, and then we're going to just start recording it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take this for you. I'll record it, and so if Sawa, for the next person, if you want to be character B, show us your voice acting skill. No, I'm just kidding. That was not. For the record, guys, that was not. That was not discussed prior. I was just throwing that because it was funny. So, are you ready to read through this?
Wait, who's character B?
No, I'm character B for this one.
Okay, I see how it is.
You want to? You can take it. You can take it.
No, I'm gonna be over here.
Okay. All right, let's do this, Weeb.
Yeah.
All right, so no recording, just reading through it.
Okay.
And if you need help, because you can see the timer down here, you can see the time code, that should match up with your line delivery.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it's times like these that make you think.
I completely lost my. I'm such a professional. Character B.
B, what you doing?
Failing.
Character.
All right, let's try this again.
Character B was taking a nap. It's good.
All right, you ready? 3
Yeah,
seconds.
let's do
3 seconds in. Let's get this.
You know, it's time like these. I messed up.
Just relax, take a deep breath, and slow down.
You got this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always get like this when it's quiet. What's on your mind? For a first read, that was fantastic.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
If one of them dies, I'm never watching this anime again. Oh goodness, Val sounds like who's Kayaba? Who's that? Is that from SAO?
Kayaba from Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, not that's Kaiba with a Kaiba.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see. That sounds
All right.
familiar.
I
thought there. Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. So it is. So it was the game developer. That's right. At the very end of. Okay.
Oh, right.
Sorry, spoilers for an anime that came out in like 2014 or 2013.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So how did you feel about that?
I felt good. There were a few things that I definitely felt. I definitely messed up on some of the timing. That's kind of what I was.
That's okay.
Beating myself up about.
Yeah. I would say the deliveries were good. The feelings were there. When it says 3 seconds, start on that. Even if you need a little bit of a lead up, start exactly on that because it's timed in a way that's supposed to work like that. Also, I realized that when I changed this, some of the timestamps at the very end are actually incorrect. So very good on you for rolling with it.
You added more to a line, by the way.
I did, and that's because I realized that there was dead space there. That's on me. Again, I'm not a scriptwriter, so I apologize. But that's no excuse. So that's why I filled that in. And thankfully, since I'm the writer, I can do that. I can mess with my own script.
Since I'm the writer, it doesn't matter.
Since I'm the writer, I write that you die.
No.
So, any thoughts? Any direction right now, Sawa?
I would just say it's the pacing, and that's about it. The emotion was there, though. But yeah, you need to slow down, take a deep breath. Don't worry about it. Just read it like you would anything else, because that's what it is. It's like anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job.
Do you want to go through one more read of it, or would you like to record it?
Let's do it for real.
You want to do it for real? All right.
Yes.
All right, chat. Let's get ready for this. And I realized actually at the very end of this, I don't think we need to vote on who's the best. I think we'll just use this as a time to just record these. Sound good? That way there's no pressure. Well, don't speak all at once. I'm asking you.
Well, I mean, you're in charge.
I thought you were asking chat.
I was asking everyone.
Oh, you're asking everyone? I would prefer a fight to the death. But that's just me.
All right, Battle Royale. I see how it is.
I see. All right. Let's get into that. I've been so excited to do this. All right. Without further ado, remember on those times, except when they're not. Sorry, that's just good. Anyway.
No, you're good. You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always were the type. I messed up because my script decided to just send itself to the Shadow Realm. One more time. Software. This is why we print our scripts in the professional world.
Of course. You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always were one to get like this. Mess that up! I can't read!
He wrote it. Can you believe it, chat? He wrote it.
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
You're doing fantastic, Weeb. It's me.
Oh, no, dude, trust me, it's fine.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always get like this when it's quiet. What's on your mind? Beautiful. I loved it.
No, you.
That was awesome. That was really good. Like I'm just
Thank you.
I was feeling that. I was really feeling that energy. I was just at a certain point I forgot, like I just forgot I was streaming and just thought I was doing just genuine voiceover work.
Hell
No,
yeah.
you're streaming.
So my contact details.
Oh, that was very good. Well, thank you so much for your time, your audition, and again, congratulations for making it this far.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. And yeah,
Oh.
thanks for the feedback as well.
No problem. It's time for us to release you back. Back.
Done.
Well, how'd you feel about that, Sawa?
I liked it. I liked the emotion she put into it. It really fit the scene really well. So
Do you have any feedback for me?
yes.
Then bring it up, please, because the feedback is not exclusive. Because if nobody brings any feedback up, I can't do better. Because I've been doing this all solo, and I have not gotten any.
Stop! No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, then.
I think it's cute you play like an old man character. I think it's kind of cute. I'll just say that.
Aw, thanks. Well, let's get our next person in here. And let's just start it.
Oh,
You have been
I
yoinked.
got quite a claw.
Hello.
Hello. I'm scared.
Ah, don't be.
Be scared.
You were selected and you were chosen because you did great.
Am I to show someone?
What?
What?
For the sacrifice, yes!
Oh.
I'm gonna be sacrificed? Oh my god! Yay! Yay!
That was like a very like Gargura sounding just innocent yay. Oh my goodness. Well, so you read over the script, you listened to the file, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with that, let me give you a little bit of context before we do a read through of this.
Yes, Bob.
Saw was the boss. I'm just here. Yeah. So this is a scene of two companions that are walking in a forest, and companion A is just, it's a quiet night, and they're just getting very, very thoughtful about their past experiences, and so they're starting to feel a little worried, a little stressed, because like the uncertainty of the future is what gives them the stress. Character B is trying to offer as much encouragement as support as they can, because that's what friends do. Friends will either just bully the crap out of their friends, but those special moments, they'll either just lay it on even heavier, or they'll be very thoughtful, and this is the moment of being thoughtful. So, with that in mind, you'll read character A, I'll read character B, and we'll just kind of get into it. One of us. Old man character sounds to me like an older friend in a pseudo-mentor's 30s, but it's only like 5 years older than the other character. Look, I didn't have an old man like style voice that I could grab from somebody. I'm sure if I asked
It's like
somebody...
I'm talking to Santa.
Yep, that's me. I'm Santa. All right.
Oh
So,
my god, Santa Claus?
oh, no. So you can see the screen that I'm showing right now, right?
Yes.
All right. So the only thing that the two notes I will give for you right now, make sure you start it at the timestamp it says, and if you need a little help with that, you're unsure if you're gonna get on the spot, lead into it. So like at 2 seconds, it's something like that way. You're just getting that immediately started at the at that. If you feel
I'm
like
gonna try.
Okay.
Because like the script and the thing is far apart, but I'm gonna try my best.
And you're looking through the PDF, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the other thing is, if you think if you hear like sort of a pause, that's right after what I say. Like it immediately says there's a line. So, for instance, you're always the type to worry. If you find that I say that a little more quickly, and it's not quite at 28 seconds, feel free to just say the line. That way, it feels like a natural conversation. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's read through this.
I'll try.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
this.
let's go.
You got
I
this.
got this.
It's okay. Chat hears only has to hear you twice. They'll have to hear me 8 times. So they'll
Oh,
get sick
thank
of
God.
they'll get sick of it. They'll get sick of me. Without further ado, let us begin.
You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always Whoa, jeez!
What happened?
Sorry, I got a raid.
Hey, that means I get to do it again.
Yes, that scared the crap out of me. Thank you for raiding Lunar. I appreciate that. Holy cow.
Scare you.
Because it was so loud in my ears.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Thank you for the raid, Lunar. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Normally I do an intro, but I hope your stream went great. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for rating me. I hope, if you need to go, get going, that's okay. If you want to stay, that's wonderful. Go eat, go sleep, go drink, Yeah. We're going to continue with our voice over here that scared the crap out of me. Holy cow. Whew. Okay, sorry. You ready, Rain?
Yeah, let's start over.
Yeah, you did great, by the way. Hey.
Oh, you too. You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always get like this when it's quiet. What's on your mind?
Well,
That was awesome.
Nice.
You did fantastic.
Thank you.
You
Thank
feel
you.
better? I can tell you feel
I was gonna say
better.
you loosened up and just let it happen.
Yeah, but I ended up like going and being like, "Oh, I'm late. I gotta catch up on time."
Don't be
Nah.
late, it's okay. I'm late all the time. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
That was a very weird laugh. I'm so sorry. But that was fantastic. Well,
Thank you.
thank you so much for auditioning and being a part of this. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you
congratulations for
so
making
much
it this
for
far.
the experience.
Of course.
Thank you.
We're going to set you or throw you back into the ocean with the other wonderful finalists. So thank you so much.
Oh god, I gotta go blub blub.
Before we pull the next one, how are you feeling, Sawa? Always got to ask after each person.
I want that stupid soda you're drinking.
Just buy it after stream.
I have stuff to do.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll buy it. I'll do I'll sub to your YouTube channel and use the money from my sub to buy the Baja Blast.
No subbing, no.
For those that may not know, hold on. Let's see. Where are you?
What do you want? What do you want with me?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
He's doing something stupid.
I am doing something stupid. It's the Chupas, the
Don't sub.
Hampers. I'm not subbing. Don't worry.
I'm gonna throw my keyboard.
Here you go.
Here
Probably,
we go.
probably most of the people in chat are probably your wonderful community.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, I posted a link to your YouTube channel. All right, let's pull this. While you mull that over, we'll pull this last wonderful.
Oh no.
Welcome. How does it feel being the last individual of the stream?
My heart's racing in my chest, and it's not because of the drugs. Sorry.
Oh, Julia.
No, I'm just kidding. Well,
Oh,
not about my
no.
heart racing, but the drugs.
Oh no. Well, we're happy you're here. And we're excited to see what you'll do. So, I assume you read the script and you listened to the audio file, correct?
Yeah.
What is a Kenpachi? What does that even mean? What? Sawa sounds like she's only 1 foot tall and could fit on Val's shoulder, like the Yachiro to Val's Kenpachi. What is that, Sawa? Can you explain that?
I'm not a nerd like you. I don't need to explain everything all the time I'll ever wear.
Fair enough. All right, let us go over the script.
Oh wait,
So,
hold on, let me open your stream. Okay.
so
I was like, wait, how am I gonna know the timing? Okay.
Yes. So, this script is about two companions that are walking through a forest, and character A is reflecting on their travels, their experiences, and all the things that have happened in their life. And they're just worrying about the road ahead. And character B is there to comfort and support them. And if you want a good representation of what their relationship is like, oh, pardon me, the Baja Blast is fighting me. Okay, we're good. See,
Fighting for your life.
but if you look down, character A says yes, but I thought you said you wouldn't bring that up. Character B says, how could I not? That was a defining moment in our journey. It's a memory I won't soon forget. And so that right there would best sum up their relationship. It's just they are very much worried, and character B is like, don't worry about it, you got this. So why don't we read through this? And in Bleach, there's a little girl sitting on a shoulder of giant fighter guy. Oh, I see. She keeps giving me Iron Mouse vibes. Oh, my heart. All right, let us read through this. So the two notes I'll give you. Make sure you stay on time with those timestamps. If you do happen to get off track, it's okay. I'll try and reel us back in with my delivery, but I want you to focus more on your acting. The acting is the most important bit on that. And if you notice that you did that, there's a little bit of time between my line and your line. So after I deliver mine and there's like a little bit of a gap because I went a little too quickly, feel free to jump in. Sound good?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, chat, we're going to hear this 2 more times and it's finally over. Without further ado, let us begin.
Wait, hold on. I'm making sure I have Discord stream muted, unmuted. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
You know, it's times like these that make you think.
You always get like this when it's quiet. What's on your mind? Awesome.
I was gonna say I feel like some of the previous ones I said were better, but
Well, like it didn't feel like the emotion you were feeling and like the delivery given, it didn't feel like you were reading off of paper. It started to feel like you were actually in the moment.
Yeah, like it was real. Yeah.
Like, where was it? Was it this part?
You were relaxing.
Was it this part? Oh wait, did I? That's why. So, no. Okay, no, those are still muted. Wunderbar. Like this part right here.
yes, but I thought you said you wouldn't bring that up again.
Like, that felt like genuine emotion right there, and this little bit right here, I just absolutely loved.
Yeah, let's get going.
Aw, so cute.
that
You hear your smile. You hear it. It's nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Hold on. This is for this person in chat. Where was it? Right there. So, with that, we thank you for your time, your audition, and we congratulate you for being a part of this. So we
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We will set you back out into the green room.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, in times like this, it really makes you think.
Voice acting sucks.
Do you want to give character A a shot and show us how it's done?
No, never. My timing will be completely off. I don't have a good drink with me right now.
I don't have a Monster Energy. That's what I have when I record.
Yeah, I don't have a coffee. I don't have an orange juice. I don't have nothing.
Somebody said we can smell your smile. I hate that.
We can smell your smile.
Yeah. Well, that concludes today's stream. Oh my gosh, guys, like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh. The amount of success, the amount of just overall support that has showed up for the people who decided to take part in this is just overwhelming. And like, all the jokes aside, I'm so incredibly fortunate and grateful that you guys showed up to support all of the wonderful voice actors that wanted to take part in this. Like, this is not about me. It's not for me. This is for them, because it's their time and their energy that they're putting in to do this. And from this, hopefully they can. The biggest thing I want them to take away from this is the experience they had and the environment that we gave them, because that's the most important thing. Because a bad environment and a bad experience will push people away, and this is honestly a fun thing to do. And so the winner is Chat. That's exactly.
Boo! Chat stinks.
Let's see. I got it. I got it. You ready?
Ready for what?
There's a poll.
There's a poll.
You're good. Somebody voted Chat.
No
what?
one's voting me.
Nobody's voting me, and that's what I hope. Oh my goodness. If the Chat is the winner, is the prize a lifetime supply of Dr. Pepper? You know what? You want to see what your guys' reward is? I'm feeling particularly generous and fortunate today. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my headset off. All of your points have been refunded, and all the Dr. Peppers have been thrown.
What? Oh no.
Did you not see the stream?
Oh no.
Aw, thank you for the follow, Mufin. Well. Oh, look at that!
Oh no.
Somebody voted for you, Sawa! Let's go!
Yay! It was me!
you voted for yourself! Oh my gosh. Oh, no, don't you vote for me! Oh, the winds
yeah,
of
don't
change.
vote for him.
Oh.
Don't vote for him.
All right, guys. Well, it's time we get going because it's been a long stream, 3 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, that's long. That's typically long for me because I like streaming for 2 hours. But I will gladly set aside time for this. So with that in mind, let me kind of do a little bit of an outro, and then we need to find someone to maybe for today we won't raid anybody. Maybe we'll just let it sit. Because I don't know who possibly we could raid. So.
Yeah, let's get going.
Unless I just raid one of
Your
my...
writing makes me laugh. It's so cute.
My writing? What?
I'm reading the script again.
Oh.
Nothing! I'm thinking to myself out loud.
Because I'm half tempted to just I'm half tempted to just surprise somebody that I follow and just raid them with how many? 65 people.
Yeah, just do that.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, do that.
So, but first and foremost, Sawa, thank you so much for joining me and putting up with me. Like, honestly.
Okay.
I really appreciate it, and I hope in the future you can join me again as a judge or just a host.
Okay.
Thanks
for having me. Thanks again for everybody who put their voices out there. I know it's tough, but it's fun. You'll get used to it. Believe me.
Believe it. Oh, look at that. Chat won by a margin of 88%.
Whatever.
Or
Chat's stinky.
Chat's stinky. So, all right, so I'm gonna do this. If you guys are not a part of my Discord, join my Discord. Did you want me to send that book so I can read you the first sentence? Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be joining the green room voice chat after this, so don't worry. And if any of you guys want to chat, I'm gonna be in my general VC. I'll be there for a little bit to say hello to everybody and talk with people who are part of it. So if you guys want to be a part of that, I'd love to talk with you. If not, go rest, go sleep, go eat, whatever have you. But I thank you guys for joining me here. And if you like this, I host a VTuber talk show once or twice a week. Join that too. But if not, stop by for the next VTuber voiceover showdown, which it'll be cursed radio broadcasts. So with that in mind, my name is Val. This has been the most evilest VTuber, Sawa-sama.
That's right. Bye-bye, everybody.
And we will see you later. Bye-bye.